I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good.
All right, everybody. Sorry for the delay, but you have your pal Big Cal, and I'm joined today with a special guest, that dude they call Jamie, aka Wazo, to do his thing and let y'all know how things go down around his way. So, with no jokes and no bullshit, we're gonna let it be known. So, tell them about yourself, bro. What's happening, Captain?
How you, bro? I
Um,
appreciate you for having me up here, man. It's a big
well,
thing.
hey, bro, the real recognize real, and of course, she's not my boss,
I
but
know she's the
uh,
boss.
she is the boss.
Yeah, there you go.
As you know, Tiny is official.
That's a
She
fact.
she makes sure everything goes right, even if she's not there.
That's what's up.
So, bruh, tell me about it. You know, your music career, your everything that's going on. What's good with you, man?
I mean, first of all, I'm out of Rocky Mount, North Carolina. You
Yeah.
know, um, came up in this city is normal. In the United States, it might be a little bit different, but I end up doing over 25 years in prison. I started my first bid when I was 15 years old. They gave
Wow.
me, they bound me over to adult court and, pushed me through. So I would have to be with the adults. At 15, I did 4.5 years, got out in 99. I was out about 9 months before I ended up catching a shooting charge. And they gave me 9.5 years to 12 years. But
Wow.
while I was incarcerated, I caught an additional 5 years. I ended up doing 16 and some change. I got out in October 2016. Mm,
Wow.
Violated once, did a year. Then I went back and I caught a charge in 2018, but I didn't go to trial to 2021. So I went blue trial, ended up doing 4 more years. And I've been out 9 months now.
All right, brother. Well, welcome home. Welcome home. And real serious, bruh. Put your feet on the ground and keep them there, bruh.
I'm here. I know it's hot out. It's hot out here, man.
Now, because as the show is called "What's Good," and I want to get to the positivity of you getting your life on track,
Hmm.
right? I want to begin. I want to begin with the fact the game is rigged against us.
That's
You
a
know,
fact.
the fact that you would get out here and create and be a positive element of society, they don't want that, bro. They definitely do not want that. And the lessons you would embark on the youth from your experience, they, that terrifies them
I had
because go ahead.
we when I had got out at 16, I really got into the nonprofit. I got with a group called Safe in Rocky Mount, and it had a
Okay.
lot of the city elders and just people that wanted to make a difference because our city has a very violent history. So I went to listen to him, and I noticed that everybody they talking about was absent. Like you have the best idea to help talk to the kids, to help uh push them in a different direction, but you don't have any kids here to ask them what's going on. So because of that, I basically went to the hood and grabbed the kids and brought them to them. And when I brought the kids to them, it opened up a whole new door, because these people aren't necessarily from the streets. So they looking at it objectively from the outside, saying, yeah, this should happen and that should happen. But without talking to the people in the streets, you don't know what could happen. You know, you don't know their reasoning behind why they did what they did. So once I got the kids there, you know, it opened up a whole new thing. But we was having it at a club. It was a nightclub. So at night it would be a club, but during certain days we would have a little meeting in there with the kids. Kids end up stealing some liquor from the club. No, they gonna steal it. And we end up not being able to do it at the club anymore. So they mad at the kids. And I'm like, yo, this is why they here. They didn't walk through that door changed. Our purpose in this whole thing is to help change them, give them a different perspective. And it was so funny. They tried, I'm like, nah, bro, you can't. This is what we're here. That means we got to do better. We got to teach them something different, because whatever we've been doing, it ain't been working.
You never lie with that. So
that's the whole system.
Exactly. But the thing is, you know, what brought you to that mindset that you felt you were propelled to give back?
Bro, I probably my mama, man, because I've always loved children. I've always loved to teach. I've always loved to learn. So anytime I have the opportunity to shed some light on something or show somebody the consequences of what they're doing now, because I've been through it.
Yes.
So when I get to the youngest, what really get them to me a lot of times is, pardon me, that
it's hot where you at, bro.
Yeah, it is. But these guys be in gangs, so they out here in the street repping shit, doing what they do. So when I pull up on them, I might hop out. I remember I had to take a fake gun from one of the youngins, because, you know, the fear of cops shooting this boy, and because it looked real, he got it out there for to basically keep somebody up off of him, to make him think he got something. But I'm like, nah, bro, we not even finna play them games, because the cops stop me. They don't give a fuck whether it's real or not. They gonna think it is, and they gonna act. Don't even open that door for that potential. So I'll just take it from them, or threaten to beat them up or anything. I don't care. Call your daddy. We gonna figure this out. We gonna figure this out today, cause I care for them. I got so many hood nieces and nephews. It's crazy, man. But yeah, man, that's what it's all about in my life. giving back, and my mother instilled that in me. So it's in the
So
heart.
so tell me about yourself, bro. I mean, I understand your mother instilled values in you, and you want to give back to the community and such. But also, it's like it's got to be something else in you that you look at yourself and you say, "Now I'm going to be a factor. I can do this." What brought that about?
I always have been considered uh, good with books, good with learning.
Okay.
It took a few years of being hard headed to actually dive into some of the uh, older autobiographies and lessons put down on paper from our elders. So once I started doing it, and I read the uh, Miseducation of the Negro. I read the Destruction of Black Civilization. I read like I went through my revolutionary phase where everything from 69 forward for a good 10 years, 10, 15 years, I had to read every book that the Panthers put out. I had to just study this stuff, man, and it gave me a different perspective on life as a whole because most people, like even in my city, they only know this city. So their mind is confined to what they see right in front of them. Without the knowledge of everything else, it really don't even like it can't affect them because they don't know how it affects them. These people, like when Harris said, if these people knew they were slaves, I would have saved, you know what I mean, a whole lot more. These people do
Well,
not know a lot of them. So I feel compelled to step in if I ever see someone taking advantage of another person's ignorance, especially a person of color. It's just in me, and I've been just standing up and pushing, bro. When you do it, you keep pushing relentlessly. Then eventually you're gonna be heard.
well, I agree with you 100% on that because as I was speaking with the brothers, you mentioned the slave mindset. You can't free somebody who doesn't know they're a slave. These young men and women who are entranced with trying to look to they're entranced with trying to look and impress people who really are irrelevant in their life. You know, if that dude is not helping you get a good education, build up your brand in your life, then why are you trying to impress them? They don't they can care less. They're gonna have it. There's something my elders used to tell me when I was a youngster, and they saying, "You want to do it your way? Go right ahead. I already got mine. You trying to get yours,
Mm-hmm.
and if it don't work for you, you ain't got nobody to blame but yourself."
Mm-hmm.
And as you said, from all your experiences and things you've gone through, I know you've now learned for these youngsters how to channel their aggression and be how could I say be 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 active, not reactive.
I it's a few bars I had wrote to help a lot. I think that people learn a lot of times is all about the way you put it. It's all about the way you deliver it to them. And when I become relatable, when I add humor to real life events, it makes a person grasp onto it a little easier. So, example, a short example, I was talking to the kid and I started a little verse. I said,
Okay.
it was all fun and games till the Reaper came. Realize you gave your life for a piece of change. If you real, then you real. You don't need to bang. Gang ain't do a thing when policemen came. Two cops, 10 of your homies was there the whole time. But you got suplex, pile drive, and clothesline. And your big homie could have popped them, but he watched them. And Drake got a one-hitter quitter. He could have dropped them just to show and prove loyalty got its limits too. Now your mama the only one that remember you. And the money your homies they could have sent to you, instead they spend it on condoms, Lucy's, and tennis shoes. Sinners blues got you crying tears of regret, thinking of all the stupid things that you did for respect. And now the dudes you used to respect, you don't even respect them. It's sad looking at your reflection because it's like you together. The game gives the impression that we are together. If these guys come over here, we hold each other down, we doing it. But let two white police come over, 200 pound soaking wet white police come around, they lay the whole block down. Niggas
Well,
ain't doing nothing. They will let you get whooped in front of them.
yeah.
That to me, that ain't gangster, homie. That ain't. And when you realize what you be risking, you risk your life when you going out drive-bys, when you going out retaliating. You putting yourself in a position where others could come back and retaliate against you and your family. You putting yourself in all these positions for people that would not even help you get away from the police for fear of themselves getting locked up. They ain't finna ride for you, bro.
Oh, you
So they
never
know.
lie. You
So
never
they
lie.
know it's not a. If you go into one of them situations for the purpose of learning the history or learning how they go, how it came about. At the end of the day, it is history. It is our history. It's a part of it. So that's cool. But you got to know the whole story. You got to know that it comes a point where the guys get old and realize that what we were doing wasn't cool, man. And if you could stop it early, if you could catch them, make them rethink, you could change a whole lot, bro.
You ain't never lied with that. So, so let me ask you now. I mean, that what you said right there is very impactful. That the youth need to hear that because see me saying it, they like, yeah, old head, what you know, what you this, that, with that. So they, but you see now, a gentleman like yourself, now they say, hold up, he been around something. And what the youth fail to understand is there is no such thing as an old fool because you can't get old by being a fool. And so I say to you, through your life experiences, is there a message that the the gentleman you are now, is there a message you would give the younger version of yourself so they don't make that mistake?
You broke up. I didn't hear the last part.
So you had something making noise in the background. I was saying, is there any advice that you would give the younger version of yourself?
The advice I would give the youngins.
I don't know. Something is breaking up your audio or something.
Yeah, it's. I'm looking at it. It's like I don't know why it's doing that. You coming through real staticky.
Uh, well, I'm still clear, but something on your side. I was hearing some background noise.
That's you. It's like I hear crackling after you speak.
Okay, you hear it now? That might be something with your audio because everything you say and I hear here is clear.
But the way the day been going, they gonna tell me, bro.
See, right now when you're talking, it's coming kind of staticky.
This is terrible.
Yeah, I'm hearing static, and I'm not even talking. People don't want positivity.
Say that.
I said the devil's always at work, bro.
It's crazy, bro.
Yo, hold on a second. Try and go out and come back in. Let me see something. Modern technology, the gift and the curse. When you finally get it working, you gotta wonder, does it work right? But with all of this, I gotta give a big shout out to Tanya Green, who put this together. You know, she had the mindset and insight. Brother's got some talent. Let's make sure we can make it happen. Hopefully he'll be able to join us right back. I don't know what the problem is, but we're thrivers, and we will make it happen. Okie doke. How's it now, bro?
Perfect.
Oh, see, you right on point. As I was thinking, Sister Green for putting this together.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she peeped out your skill, bro.
Yes, man. Well, I met her. I was doing some work for her, and somehow the conversation got to spoken word or poetry, and I introduced one of my partners that do the poetry, and then it moved on to she had said something about cancer, and then it brought to mind my song that I just made about cancer. So when she heard it, it was over from there. She was like, "Yo, I got to introduce you to Cal. Like I have to. He's just so yeah."
Well, bro, and that's a
Definitely
beautiful
helped out.
segue. That's a beautiful segue because I want to get into that discussion. What you know, I was unable to load it, but if you could give me a couple of bars of your cancer song and the energy behind it.
So what you saying? Play it in the background?
No, you ain't
Oh,
gotta play. You can, bruh.
oh, I
You a
said
MC. You don't unless you need a beat. Do you need a beat?
This
Do
what
you
I
need
do,
to
bro.
be? Huh?
This what I do. This what I
There
do
you
right
go.
here.
There you go.
I say, you know, is the radio version is I hate cancer, but you know, it is more than hate to me, you know. So
Bruh.
the
Yo,
original
yo,
version
Wazo.
is
Wazo. We not on the radio, bruh. Let's have it.
yeah. I tell them fuck cancer, fuck cancer. Listen, first you kill my mama, then you kill my cousin. When I first heard about my mama, I said, no, she doesn't. Started tweaking, started scheming, started fussing. I won't hear nothing. The guards come try to hush me. I tell them, fuck them, because it hit different. When you look from the pen, all the pain and anger, you push it within with no pressure valve. You stressed out, cooking within. Yeah, I'm a vet, but you a threat I couldn't defend. Wasn't able to call. I was pushing the pen. Probably be a couple weeks before I could hear from again. All I took is losses. Why shouldn't I win? So imagine how I felt when they said that I couldn't attend her funeral. I looked at his chin, threw a hook at his chin so fast he took to the wind. Assault charge, escape charge, took him and then said if they give me another chance, I'll whoop him again. Then a couple people beat you, stuck between being happy and hurt. I wonder why these other people beat you when my cousin didn't. You're so fucking evil. Like what the fuck did she do? Cause you could have got a lot of other people. It's a war. Even though it's one-sided, who keep his score? Just found out my aunt got it. So one will see you some more, go and squeeze her some more, cause I know that fucking with you, she might not be here tomorrow. Man, fuck cancer.
Wow. Wow.
Fuck cancer. Bro, is you know, I don't know, like I put my heart and my life in my music. So, you know, when somebody you love, your mother, your favorite cousin, passed from cancer, and then you know you go somewhere and these people be like, I survived cancer, I made it. It's like you so happy for them, but it hurts you. Like why not? I don't know. It's
No,
crazy.
I
We
got
ain't
you.
can't. We
Yes, it's
have
very
a
hurtful.
a lifelong beef. So I don't know, bro. It is what it is.
Well, I mean, I agree with you that, because that's a very hurtful, painful thing to lose a loved one. To something that they've been battling with all their life or for however long. The situation is, what we have to do is uh, express to them that we can make it.
It's messing up again.
We going out again.
I'm just gonna jump back out and in, I guess.
Well, I mean, we got like 20 minutes. See if you can go out and come back in.
See what?
See if you can go out and come back in. I don't know what's causing it, bro.
Just after a little while, do it. I don't know. I mean, let me try to hop back in.
All right. Powerful words. People need to understand. Can nobody take better care of you than you take care of yourself? And for having to deal with having to deal with something as tragic as cancer, especially for a loved one, your mother, your kids, your family. You know, it's each and every day we have to motivate each other to do better and be better. Because sometimes you never get a second chance. So hopefully the brother, he can persevere because it's such a tragic loss. But we want to get the word out that more people can benefit from these situations and be motivated to find a cure and to be of some assistance to each other because there's nothing like it. It's truly nothing like it. The brother's trying to get back in. Give me a moment, Wazo, as soon as you're ready, bro. But he's got a couple of other tunes that we're going to talk about also. And so once he's able to chime back in on the set. But in the meantime, in between time, keep checking out the What's Good show because we got some things coming up. And here we are once again. Let's try. Here we go again, brother Wizo.
Well, we making it, bro. We making it.
Hey, as I was just mentioning, the thing is, we as you're expressing. See, I'm stuck on stupid for stuttering. As as we as you especially have mentioned how it affects you in that situation, we owe it to ourselves and our loved ones to make sure we do the best we can to prolong. I mean, everyone lives, everyone dies. It is what it is. But we owe it to our loved ones to do the best we can to persevere and stay here.
Yeah, that's a fact. I think just sometimes the thought of my mother has probably kept a few people still here, man. I bit my tongue at times because I would think how she would have looked at or how what I mean, how she raised me. If I go against those principles, it kind of make me. It's like it set off a unconscious alarm in my head. Like, nigga, what the hell you doing? You better nah. This ain't right. So yeah, man.
Well, I mean, I totally understand. The losing the mother, a loved one, especially to do something as that monster of cancer, is there's no true understanding or explanation for it. But
And
what
then
I say, go ahead.
I said, and then they would not allow me to go to my mother's funeral.
See, that's
That's
raggedy.
like is no way, is no amount of good deeds I could do, no way possible that I could make up that day. I can't turn into an angel tomorrow and get to go back to the funeral to her last viewing.
Yeah,
So that's like a
it's like a smack in the face when you're already locked up.
I'm locked up while locked up. So
Exactly.
this the reason they were saying was because of my custody level, which was maximum custody. So
We
They
won't
would
go
have
into
to
that,
have
bro. There's ways around it. They was just doing you dirty. There's ways around it. They was just doing you dirty.
yeah.
But
That's why I
the
did him
thing,
dirty.
the thing is,
As soon as they said it, that's why I did him dirty right then. I ain't care about the consequence or nothing. I ain't care to
well,
go and get this.
yeah. But the thing is, though, bro, from a different perspective, don't think, and this is just me saying, but don't think of your mom not being there. Think of all the times when she was there, the laughs, the jokes, the smiles. You know, cherish those memories, not the ones of
I,
not being able to see her again. You think about some goofy shit that happened with your mom that you broke out in the craziest laugh
yeah,
and you couldn't help yourself. Cherish those memories
you
because
right, man. I can't let them people take up space in my head. I can't hold on to that type of um. Well, that's
that
a different kind
negativity.
of feeling, man. That's like you telling me I can't. I don't even know. That's like evil. Like to me, that's like what you crossing every line part. Like you at the end of the road. You
but,
this here
but,
is
but bro, that's
unforgivable.
because they want to provoke you to do something to keep you in the system. You know.
It definitely kept me in the hole for 10 years.
See. So now, as we're moving on, what's the other joints you got
I mean,
that you
most
let me
most of
hear?
my huh?
No, what is the other joints you let me hear?
I know this one was my way of changing perspective and letting people know that some decisions aren't as cut and dry as it seems. And this is the picture that I paint. If you ain't never walked in my shoes, if you ain't never felt my blues, if you ain't even heard my truth, how can you talk? If you don't know the things that I feel, never had to play the cards I've been dealt. So much pain that I couldn't bear. How can you talk? If you ain't never looked through my eyes, spent a day in my shoes, then who are you to criticize the way that I move? Who are you to say what I shoulda or I shouldn't have did when you wasn't sentenced to prison as a little kid? You wasn't considered the villain where the killers live. Whatever you hear in my lyrics, bro, I really did without a peer who could judge me. If you shed tears while you living in dirt, you gon' get muddy. I used to feel that no one loved me, like no one cared. Needed someone to have my back. There was no one there. It made me crazy, angry, changed me to a wild animal. Now nobody could tame me. The streets got a different perspective. They say if you keep thinking like that, it's gonna get you arrested. Come here, let us get you corrected. Get you a job, get you a check so you can get you a necklace. Lord, I feel so disrespected. Just got out of chains. What in the fuck I'm finna do with a necklace? And Kelly was like, bro, here's my Lexus. The odds are stacked because you black with a criminal record. Then it's gonna be harder than you expecting. My aunt was like, Lamont, it's time to get it together. You're not in prison anymore. So all them problems, just let it go. If you need $1, then let me know. But what I look like spending all the money. I'm a grown ass man, ain't depending on a woman. When I was in the can, I was living off of nothing, had to compete, knowing if I ain't win, I ain't eat. That's why normal cheek. I know it seems strange, but I can't help the way that I see things. I was trained to fight back, trained to stand through it. If you don't understand why I do it, cause you ain't never walked in my shoes. You ain't never felt my blues, and you ain't even heard my truth. How can you talk if you don't know the thing that I felt when my mama died when I was in jail? So much pain that I couldn't bear. How can you talk? How can you
Wow.
tell me about something you know nothing about? If you can't relate, you should have never opened your mouth. So shut your face before you catch a knuckle sandwich. When I paint a picture, I don't need a brush of canvas. Cause my life wasn't colorful, just gloomy and black. Feel like nobody loving you when you in the trap. Niggas think they could bust at you like you wouldn't clap, and the judge throw in the book at you cause you wouldn't rat. Then they put me in the cage, treating me like an animal. And they wonder why I turned into an animal. That's why I ain't understanding you when you ain't understanding me. If you ain't a felon, you ain't my family. They damaged me. Do you realize what it do to you? When your mama dies and you can't attend the funeral. It's like they crippled me and told me to walk. If you ain't been through this, then how can you talk? You ain't never walked in my shoes. If you ain't never felt my blues, you ain't even heard my truth. How can you talk if you don't know the things that I feel? Never had to play the cards I've been dead. So much pain that I couldn't bear. How can you talk?
All right, all
How, bro?
right.
You got to live it. You got to,
I
bro.
mean, I mean, what I'm gonna say to you, boy. I mean, it's tight. The thing is, you they set you up to scar you for life. The most important woman
That's
in
some
your
shit.
life, they did not respect you enough to let you say your farewell. And that pain is eternal. But what I say is keep doing her honor by staying free. Yeah, stay free and keep creating, bruh. Keep creating. Let let the world see what your mama made. You know, and keep it
That's what,
on a level of forward progress.
yeah, I you know, with the different music genres under hip hop alone, you know, uh, you got different crowds, different people, different. In order to reach them all, you got to either be either versatile enough to switch lanes, or be like charismatic enough to just draw their attention. They just want to see who is this guy, what is he about, and give him the opportunity to be heard.
You
But
ain't never lied. You ain't never lied.
that, that's one of the reasons that I definitely appreciate you for this opportunity, because I think
You
it's like therapy said, where I think that I would rather be heard than to be like silent and rich. I really heard who I am because I feel that from my experiences, the way I see things, it would be beneficial to a lot because one, they would know.
Well, I guess Brother Wizo is,
Can you hear me?
yeah, your picture went out.
Oh, it went dark. I ain't know.
Yeah, might be maybe your battery or whatever. But I mean, we can wrap it up. We've been on for
Okay.
almost an hour, but we're gonna do a part 2 to this, my guy,
I don't know what the hell.
because what you're saying, I wanna get deeper into what you're saying. You know, because your message is very powerful and positive. I want to get deeper
I'm here,
into
bro.
it, because with cats, what these youngsters need to
The
understand.
opportunity presents itself, bro. I'm here.
Well, I appreciate you 1,000%. And again, I got to thank Miss Tanya for putting this together. And we're going to begin to build. And if you don't mind, next time I'm gonna try and have a couple of my other music buddies listen to your joint and give you some insight. All right, bro. How you feel with that? You there, bro? I don't know what's going on.
Yes, you did.
Hello? Bro, you there? All right. On that note, we're going to call it about a wrap. But, got to thank Sister Tanya Green for putting this together. Brother Wizo for giving us some of his time. Because the most precious gift you can give anybody is you there, bro?
Nice enough to know I'm nice to listen to any advice. If what you say?
Can you hear me, bro? All right.
I said I'm nice enough to know I'm nice, but humble enough to be willing to take advice.
All right.
Yes, sir.
So on that note, bro, we're gonna do this again, and hopefully we won't have these issues, because that's when you know something positive, because the devil's always at work. Because I want to get some of your skills in the hands of other cats to help you on your journey. If you don't mind that, bro.
Yes.
So, all right, my brother, you stay blessed. We're gonna do this again.
Overheating, yeah.
All right, now.
I think it's over.
All right, y'all. Well, with the technical situations, we're gonna call it about a wrap. Thank Brother Wizo for giving us some of his time and insight. As I said, the brother's been through a lot. He's had a lot of life experiences, and hopefully none of us ever will have those same experiences. But if you do, know you can pull through. Never give up, and keep on pushing forward. Once again, thank Miss Tanya Green on the scene. Tanya's always, and I mean always, making sure everybody's good. Thank you, girl. Anyway, y'all stay blessed. We're going to see y'all again next time. Remember, it's the What's Good Show. Tell a friend and tell a friend. We're going to get at ya.
And I'm feeling good.